Hello, hello, crafty friends. Happy Friday. Today is the weekend. Just popped on a minute sooner. Just going to get all set up here. There I am. Great. So in my view here, I have my shopping site. This is my current host code. Using the current host code will open you up for any of my promos this month. I do a monthly card kit. You get a free pre-cut card kit with a $50 product order. I do, for any amount order in my group, I do free giveaways monthly. So this is my current host code and this is my shopping site. And welcome to my 8 weeks of Christmas holiday crafting series, where each week I've been showing you either a card or a gift card holder, something super easy, super recreatable that you can mass produce. And I'm showing you things that I'm using in my own crafting. So these cards I'm using, these gift card holders I'm using, anything I make, I am making sure that it's something I'm using. So you can go back. Here's week 1, we made a gift card holder. Here's week 2, we made another gift card. This was a gift card pocket. That was week 2. We did a corner fold card week 3, and then we did this embossing with a 3D embossing folder for week 4. So tonight is week 5. So we are going to do a twofer tonight. Actually, I'm going to be doing a super easy card that I do not have a sample for you. You're just going to have to trust me. We're going to make a super easy recreatable card, and then I'm going to show you how easy it is to put one of these gift card boxes together. This is the Scallop gift card boxes, and I made a printable tutorial that I have, and we're going to walk through that, how you decorate these just using one piece of 6x6 paper. So like I said, tonight's a twofer, but we are going to get to the card first. So here's the card. I'm going to tell you what you're going to use. I'm using Real Red. This card is card base is 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. Then you're going to need 2 pieces of white cardstock, and these are cut at 4 by 5 1/4. You're going to need a coordinating piece. I'm using Real Red. This is 2.5 by 2.5. Then another white, 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. Then you're going to need just a couple of little dies. And I used, these are just 2 dies from the Snowy Wonder bundle. So I'm using, I did mention, I'm using lots of the same bundles the last couple of months. Hey, Susan, happy Friday. Because, I'm trying to be a frugal crafter myself. I'm using lots of the same sets, and I keep bringing them back in my series because that's just what I want to do. So I'm showing lots of the same things. And this Snowy Wonder, I got lots of use out of, but that's where those 2 little dies come from. And then you're going to need 8 pieces of scraps. So this is a great way to use up your scraps. And I'm using, this is coming from the Take a Bow 6x6 DSP. So this card uses like absolutely no DSP. So it's a great way to use up scraps as long as you have 4 squares. These are cut at 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. So I would do 4 of the same suit and then 4 of the other. What's great is this, this is a different backside. So I'm using the same card stack, DSP stack. So I just picked 4 squares of that and 4 squares like this. So that's all you need to put this card together. So let's get to crafting. I already did my stamping again because we're doing a 2 for tonight. I just want to make this easy. I'll be going out to dinner with my husband. Usually Friday is our takeout night, or he makes a pizza or we order pizza, but we're just going to go have some sushi tonight, go have some ramen soup at some sushi place we love local to us. So, all right, so here's my card base. I am going to take, so one of your panels are for your inside. So I've already gone ahead and done my stamping. Again, using the greetings of the season. This is a great sentiment stamp for you to have. I use that one right there. May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. And then I used this stamp from the Snowy Wonder stamp bundle, and I stamped that in garden green, and then I did second generation stamping, which you've all seen me do. I do it in all my free card classes pretty much, so you can catch one of those. So this is just the inside. So let's get this adhered down. So at this point, you would want to do all your stamping. So I would stamp my inside layer and then adhere that. Okay. All right, so now this is our front panel. We're just going to adhere that down to the front. This card is so easy. So again, I'm making this as a holiday card. Here goes my, you know, this happens constantly with that. It stops working so good. I don't know if I have a defective one. So I'm making this as a Christmas themed card. You can absolutely make this birthday, thinking of you, thank you, anything. All right, so I'm just putting that panel down. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you this, but we're going to put it to the side. So these two are going to be adhered together. This is a stamping panel. So on the 2 3/8 by 2 3/8, find a nice stamp set that you have. So what, again, I'm using one of the sentiments from It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year from the Greetings of the Season. This is 164325. Sorry, I didn't give you any of the numbers. Snowy Wonder is 164334. That's the stamp set, but you'd want the, I used the dies. And then the DSP is 164309. That's Take a Bow. Okay, so what I did here is I just heat embossed that with gold embossing powder. So you just want to layer these two down together. Just going to use my green glue. That always seems to work. So these get adhered together, and you can just set this aside for a moment just to dry. All right, so now you're going to take your squares and you're going to start with 3 across. So I would just lay these down first. You want to have 4 down. So just go with a pattern and we'll move them all, and then 3 across. Okay, so that, and then this piece goes right there. And that we're going to pop up, maybe. So what I would do is get these nice and placed. So you want to have about a 1/8 of an inch showing. Let's put this down too. And look at how awesome this card is. And that's really all it is, okay? And then you would just add, you know, your little embellishments or some gems, and you can also pop that piece up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my tape runner. This is a little bit of removable. So just so I can place these for now, and then I'll go back and really adhere them down. Let's see, I want to move this one just a tad. Okay, so that looks good. I think I would commit with that. Top row. Go down the side here. Good. Perfect. That's going to go right here. And I definitely might pop that up. Not sure yet. I was inspired by this card and I didn't have a sample ready. So that's what I'm changing, little things. Okay. All right, so I think that's great. I'm definitely going to pop that up. So I think I'm good to start committing with these. So now all I'm going to do is just really get these adhered down. So think of the possibilities. This is a fun craft to do with your friends, your kids, right? Cut up a whole bunch of squares, make 2 piles or multiple piles if you want to use more designs. I probably wouldn't use more than 2 designs per card, but obviously make all different cards. And it's great, right, when the paper is double-sided, because then you can use, you know, less waste. I chose to use 2 different pieces of paper here, but that's totally fine. And if you're in my private group and you make this card, definitely post it, you know, put week 5 when you're posting. How super simple. Because the reason I'm doing a twofer is because you can recreate this with the supplies you have on hand right now, but I'm not sure if everybody has these scallop boxes, but it is something you might want to pick up for your gift giving this holiday season. So I'm going to show you how easy they are to put together, and you can always just come back to this video if you decide to pick it up. Okay, so we are going to use some foam tape here. Sorry if my arm was just in the way. That was so silly of me. Didn't realize. Okay. I use a lot of foam tape. Don't judge. I am starving. Is anyone else hungry? If you're watching the replay, definitely let me know. I appreciate when anyone goes back and watches my replays. Again, that's my current host code. This is my shopping website if you're just joining. So pop this up. Yep, definitely wanted to pop this up. I love it. Popped up. Okay, so this right here, I think I'm just trying right now. Let's see. Yeah, that's how I want them. Okay, so I'm going to put a tiny, tiny piece of foam underneath that part of the tree. Okay, because that part is going to stay off. And I'll put adhesive here. Okay, and then we're going to put adhesive on the back of this tree. I think that looks really cute. And then I had these gold textured adhesive back dots. I was like, let's see how a few of these look. They might be good because I use that gold embossing. There we go. Yeah, maybe we'll put a few of these little doodads here. One, little medium one, and then I think that's just good enough. We'll put 2. Hey, Mom. Okay, so there you go. Super easy card, right? I wasn't going to pop that up, but I definitely like that popped up. I would even maybe double pop that up. Really cool. Super simple. So again, this is just a A2 size card base. Then your white panels are 4 by 5 1/4. You just want 8 squares that are each 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. You want a coordinating piece of cardstock here that's 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. Then white, your stamping layer is 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. And I apologize for my husband. He's hanging things. We just painted our living room, so now he's rehanging some of our pictures and whatnot on the wall. All right, so I'm just gonna get this out of the way. You all saw that. We don't need that here anymore. So that is card 1. Yes, Susan, super easy and great way to use your scraps. So think about, change your sentiment. All you do is change your sentiment here and then just have different color paper. I mean, come on, right? Super easy. All right, so now we are going to look at, I want to show you this. This is the scallop box. I've made 2 of them because this is actually in my card class and my card kit this month. So if you happen to purchase it or earn it free, you will get one of these boxes in your card kit and you're going to get the pieces already cut up. But that got me to thinking, like, man, you know how easy this is to make? And if you didn't catch my card class, you can go back. But if you're, I wanted to show you, this is just a diagram I made because these are so easy to make and it just uses a 6 by 6 piece of paper. I didn't demonstrate this in my card class because that wasn't the point of the class, but I said, you know, this is a great opportunity to show this. So I have my tag, and again, I used greetings of the season. I have the bundle. This is a great bundle to pick up. Let me show you the tags in here. So this is the tag that I used, but these tags are going to go a long way. They're just because they're part of the bundle and the sentiments are Christmas themed, that doesn't matter. You use them for anything. So I'm going to use them for a long time. And this is not a set that I will at any point sell. I would definitely keep this in my stash, but so it's definitely great. So I have my tag, and then again, this is another sheet from this Take a Bow DSP stack. These colors in here are great, and they coordinate with Garden Green, Granny Apple, and Real Red. So I chose, again, these boxes. These are also from that DSP pack. So just keeping with that theme, I'm going to use this one. So here is, if you want to take a screenshot, or if anyone would like this, I can certainly, you know what, I'll post this. I can post it in the comments, or if you want to email me, I can shoot it to you. But it's super simple if you just want to take a screenshot of that. And then you just need a piece of 6 by 6 paper. So let me show you what we're going to do. So we are going to, using my paper trimmer, we are going to cut off. See, I don't normally use, this is, all right. We are going to cut off 7. No, you know what? Hold on a second. I think I have this wrong. I'm not going to use this paper trimmer a second. I got to use the one I feel more comfortable with. Okay, so we are going to cut off 7/8 of an inch all the way around. Okay, so you cut off 7/8 of an inch. And just keep turning your paper. And then your middle piece here, you want to cut down to 4. So you just take off 1/4 of an inch there, and then you're going to cut 2 3/4. Okay, so your main piece is 2 3/4 by 4, and now you have 4 panels. Okay, and you're going to cut 2 panels at 4 inches. And 2 panels at 2 3/4 inches. Sorry, I think my Stampin' Up! Trimmer, I don't know, it was a little, it's a very old one, so it was a little grayed out and I couldn't see well. Okay, so this is the scraps. Now you can use this if you wanted to punch out a tree or something, because if you wanted to decorate the inside, you can. I'm going to show you the inside of my box. That's not using a 6x6 paper. This is just for the outside. But if you wanted to go ahead, then the inside is just, hey Tanya, how are you? The inside, you would just cut another coordinating piece at 2 3/4 by 4, and then you would just trim 1/8 of an inch down for a white stamping, if you wanted to do that, okay? Tanya, if you missed, this is the card we made. Tonight's class is a twofer, so super easy and duplicatable that you can go back. And now we're just showing how easy it is to make one of these boxes. So if you choose to do this, that's when I did this box. I used the scrap to punch out that tree. Okay, so now let me bring in what you get in the Scallop gift card boxes. I believe you get 10. Yes, you get 10 in here. So this is a good value. It's number 161751. So what you're going to need is 2 pieces. That's your box. And then this is your insert for your gift card or your money. I think I do have money, a $5 bill right here. So you can like pop in some money right here, make it a little bigger, or you could, and I wouldn't even play with those things. I would just put a glue dot on your gift card right there. Okay, so you want to bend this back. That's all you do with this piece. And then for your card, just start bending all your sides. And that's kind of how I do everything, is I bend it all first, get everything moving, and then I kind of just start messing with it. I know how it goes. I'm just showing you how I do it. And I kind of just see, oh, okay, look, these just pop in here. Super easy, right? But then it's like, oh no, these got to go inside first. So it's like you just trial and error things. But I just wanted to show you how it's okay if you bend it and it's not right. I'm going to bend that back so you can see what I'm doing inside. So here I put the tabs in here and these tabs in here, right? And I'm going to fold the inside down. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here. Hold those 2 tabs, fold, and then fold my tabs down. How easy peasy is that? Now, this inside piece, all you do is bend this, and this kind of holds it up so it's a display when the box gets open. So, like I said, all I would do is put a little bit of adhesive on the back or a glue dot, and I would just do that instead of messing with those notches. I do find that they were breaking for me a little bit, so just to be honest, but that's okay because all you use is a little adhesive. Now, your tab here, these scallop, you can just close in the box if you want to have a completely closed box, whereas mine, with my ribbon, I left the scallop out. So that's totally up to you. So all you want to do to design your box now is start adhering your panels down. 2 3/4 by 4 goes to the top, okay? And then your larger 4" by 7/8 inch panels go on the front. And if you want to use different papers, you certainly go ahead, but this just has no waste using 6x6. But if you want to use the back side, you can certainly go ahead and do that. I'm just keeping mine all one DSP. Then you'll need about 24 inches of ribbon. Oh, I went off a little bit too far. And I give a lot of gift cards for Christmas. I buy my daughter a lot of gift cards. Well, she ain't getting a lot this year. She's 25 now, but she does get some. Okay, so there's the box. Let me close this back up. So pretty. And this ribbon that Stampin' Up has, I'm loving it. Just got to get over these little notches on the back of the box. Okay, super cute. All right, so that's that. That was super easy. Now you would just, these are perfect, these little tags for these boxes. Now you just want to take some of your ribbon. I leave my ribbon on the spool when I do this, but it's about 24 inches that you would need. And I'm just going to run this through. And because I have super shaky hands, where's my, I'm going to try to poke through. There we go. Okay. So I just have it there just so I know it's on my spool. And then all you're going to do is tie super. Oh, I need more. I need more. Just pull that down about that much. It's okay if I have some waste. I think I go over, yeah, I go over the top. I am horrible at knots and all this stuff. So this is not part of the demonstration. I'm just showing you. Let me pull this around. There. All right. So make your knot, tie however you tie. That's how I do mine. And then I'm going to pull this under. Oh, and I tied this all the way around. You don't have to do tie it all the way around. You can just tie it. I tied this like a present. That's okay. Okay, so mine's tied as a present on this box, and that is totally fun to open like a present. Or again, if you just want to do around the box and tie a bow so that you can slide your ribbon on and off. And this one more has to be open like a ribbon, like a present. So that is tonight's week 5. So we made the card box. I showed you how to do the scallop card box. Super easy way to give gift cards for either birthdays, holidays, anything really. All it is just design your paper. And I mean, look, this has a for you. This could be for anything. And I would maybe change the colors because it does look holiday themed, but you get it. And then this card, right? Super easy. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's class, and next week will be week 6. I have a few more things up my sleeve. So yeah, we have week 6, 7, and 8. So 3 more weeks. So come on back, and I'll see you next Friday. All right, ladies. Thank you. Happy crafting. Take care. Bye now.